Very well, welcome anyone who is here. Probably not too many of you, but I'm just going to commentate this world record of mine, I believe. It is the right one. I'm not quite sure since it's like multiple recordings and then me trying to in-game time it already. So you'll see many of these over each other. But they're all mine. They are found in my video library or highlights or whatever. The reason I have to commentate them is because I have not done so, because they were privately recorded and well, basically I have to tell you of this one thing, namely this. I have allowed cheats on because this was for practice for a marathon, and I had to finish it in 30 minutes, whatever the case. So I was going to spawn in Wither Skulls if I did not have one at 20 minutes. But something completely different happens, and I get a second world record that day. So let's just watch, and I'm going to commentate over it. I hope this is the right one. I've been looking through some failed attempts here. This is full screen. Wait. Is this even decently in? No, it's not. That's not better. That is not better. I'm going to capture. Guess it's one. I don't know. Okay, so that's the wrong one. The two then. There we go. Is it visible in a decent way? I have iron, I have nether, I have all those things. That should be fine. Okay. So, start the run. Well, let's just press play. Okay, so I've started here. If you've seen one of my runs, you know what I'm doing. Some few minor tweaks, for instance. I'm only taking one oak block anymore, it takes a little long. And then we have the gravel luck we had to get. And I had a really bad one on my last world record, so I had about 20 gravel taken or something. Still not good, but yeah, only about 13, which is still below average. The average is 1 every 8. Taking a little bit of food. Didn't have too much luck with the drop rates or where they landed, because I had already crossed that. Just some sprint jumping. We all know that's the fastest way to move in Minecraft, at least without carts or horses. It does consume a lot of food. That's why we take the very short step to get those carrots. Throwing away those seeds, not necessary. Did lose my momentum here for a second. Guess it just happens. Another one, so that's just a fail. Yes, I eat while going up, because the only thing you could still do while eating is going up and down very fast. And by going down I mean fall, and by going up I mean you actually jump like you would have jumped. This is a slight routing mistake, but just only slight. I believe we are going to get a good time, not a golden time, but a good time for this. Of course, there is RNG involved with this part. There we go. Iron is taken. 14 and 4 seconds. We win there. You see that both timers stop at a different point is because the in-game timer is done afterwards, so I am able to. Well, I'm better at stopping it at when I actually get the iron afterwards than while I'm going inside the game. I'm still trying to go as fast as possible. Now we're gonna do some duping. So we're gonna see the in-game timer pause at certain points. I'm mostly a little too late every time. So I probably could have like had about 13 seconds less if I did this all correctly. But I believe I also failed one. I'm keeping the screen small now just because it's faster. This is also what did not work at BSG. Which is sad. Oh wait. This should go a lot better. Okay, I had two monitors trying to go over each other, so FPS has risen, has almost doubled right now. My apologies. It is in a sharp video. Just no, now in the stream. Now it's 22 FPS. That's okay, I guess. I'll have to fix that later. So we're still duping, trying to speedcraft now. It's a very quick way to just make a bench and a lot of sticks. This is why we don't really need more than that one block. Something new saves quite a bit of time actually. With quite a bit I mean like 10 seconds or something. Still could be useful. So while I'm going to the next part, I try to wear whatever I can, and I'll start making a portal in the Nether using the sand I now have in a very quick slot there. I'm gonna do that to the left side because that way the lava, or no, the water will never go over the lava when making this one pillar. I'm leaving open one block there. It's also always a stressful situation because I am now going to remove the source block, but in it disappearing, I'm going to put another obsidian, wear my armor, get the flint and steel, and light it at the same time. Again, this is a pretty decent way of doing things. Again, this time you saw the real-time timer splitting faster than the in-game timer because loading times are not part of in-game time. So I pause it for the loading time and only split after the nether was loaded. And of course I unpaused it right before that. Again, every time I'm trying to eat while going to the Nether Fortress, I'm trying to jump up. This was a necessary way in, or not a way, but just a necessary entry in my inventory there. Remove the fire for a little bit more optimization in running. Now, this course, is always dangerous. Worth noting for people who have never run anything in Minecraft is you might have the same seed, but that does not mean you have the same nether. I once had a completely different nether, or no, half different nether, but what's more important is that lava is not random, but very different. So lava can be in many different ways, but we won't see much of that because I'm hearing skeletons and I'm like, oh, they're not there. Oh, they are. Well, I'm just going to kill this one. There are more. Let's go up. Ooh, there's a wither skeleton. This could be interesting. Taking a lot of hits. And then I secretly grabbed the skull already. So is it optimized? No. I already pressed that I got the skull with the in-game timer, also with the other one. It's slightly weird to me that the real game timer has me 41 seconds in front for gaining 13 seconds while I'm losing 12 in the in-game timer, but I'm assuming that's like the difference between splitting nether before going in and after going in. So yeah, not sure what that is about, but it's definitely correct if you just follow every split. Now I'm gonna try and get that wither kill in as fast as possible. Trying to mine this out as fast as possible as well. So I'm at 8 minutes right now and I am already going towards my last goal, so we can assume that I'm probably gonna break it. Then again, often trying to find the right spot is hard and very time consuming. Last time I had ghasts visiting me here on the last world record, so yeah, I was just trying to go up as fast as possible so nothing could spawn. A little bit of derpage here basically. Trying to fit my big head in there. When that works, it's just climbing up. I did not know whether or not there would be lava in this spot. So I was basically just going and hoping. I'm going to say, because of all the times I've been close to this place while doing a run, entirely probably that there are no bad / weird spots in here. So the weird thing about this is I've noticed that sometimes the bedrock does not spawn exactly the same, which is something that used to be that way, and even though it should still be a set seed, so it would still have to be somewhat the same, but it didn't. And well, hurt my soul. So almost 10 minutes in, 11 for the real game timer. Real time timer. I don't know. I'm still trying to find a good spot. I thought I had one before. Lost the iron pickaxe. That's why we dupe it. Thinking I got a pretty good one here. This is the one I used for Utrecht, and I'm gonna check for a second what I did differently here. I did not really dig a lot better than that. Well, supposed to my one. Did remove that one. I think I just placed it wrong. Or not. Seems quite okay actually. Could be that I was just lucky as fuck. Which is a possibility. So now we're gonna dupe the skulls. So again, we're gonna see the in-game timer pause every time I'm outside the game. This time I actually kept it running. So this is about what? Now I did turn it off, but only after a few seconds. So it's about, yeah, 12 seconds maybe I'm losing because of that. Again, put it on a little bit too fast. So it could have been in-game 11 minutes XXX, but because there are no official in-game timers and I had to do it manually, I derped about, I think like 15 seconds or something. So did that one work, the dupe? I think it did. Yeah. It's just really good wither skull luck, basically. There we go. Good duping as well, and then for some reason this did not work the other place. That's the difference. So when the death sound started is when I pressed, and that's about 2 minutes off of world record. So yeah, that was good. That was really 14:02 real time, 12:12 in game time, and possibly actually 11 XXX. Either way, I thank you for watching, and I hope that even though I had cheats on, I would like to remind you, but I never used them, as you saw. So yeah, hope this is good enough, and this should be the new world record. If anything is wrong, please let me know. I still have another time, a worse time, with basically the same parameters, so it's going to be hard running against this time, I think. Thank you, and good night, maybe? Yeah, probably. Good night.